hot out here. I'm only wearing a polo and I'm melting. How are you good in that kimono? Aren't you uncomfortable?
Of course I am.
What? Really?
All right, Mononokean, come.
I feel like heat hits me way harder than it does most people. Yesterday I got super hot. It wore me out. So today I'm gonna play with Fuzzy here in the Mononokean. That's a lot better. Nice and cool here. Hey, Fuzzy. It's burning up today, and there's no shade on the school roof. So I figure we can just play here instead. Fuzzy? You on the ceiling? Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Hey, Abeno, I can't find Fuzzy.
I'm about to ask you a very serious question.
Okay.
Did you steal something in the underworld?
Well, nothing that I remember.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean? You steal so much you can't keep track?
No! Of course I didn't steal anything. But I thought it was possible I might have taken something by accident. When I'm asked the same thing twice, I get less sure.
How about 3 times? Did you steal or not?
No way! You're not talking about that scroll I took to the executive, are you? I marched that scroll all the way to his door and handed it off to his servant. Fuzzy saw. Right? Back me up. Crap. Did you even hear me telling you about how Fuzzy had gone missing?
Yeah, I heard you.
You're saying that Fuzzy was accused of stealing? The Justice had Fuzzy arrested? No way. Wait a sec. Don't tell me.
Hey. What's wrong? Do you have a sudden confession to make?
No, Fuzzy wouldn't do that either. But I might know what happened. I saw a yokai that looked like Fuzzy the first time I went to the underworld, and it was a thief. We can't be sure, but what if Fuzzy got arrested because someone mistook him for that guy?
Regardless, we need to go to White Sand Prison and see the Justice. Something isn't right.
What is it?
Mononokean, take us to him.
So, you're going to the Justice's place?
Yeah, and I'm gonna need you to come too.
Excuse me, sir. Apologies, but,
Justice, you there? Justice? You ate my tadpole line again, didn't you? I thought I forbade you from eating meat.
Did you need something?
Just checking to see if you finished the job.
Oh, is that all you want? Yeah, it's been taken care of. The Mononokean employee is in my custody.
Excellent work.
This is Hanae Ashia, employee of the Mononokean! We brought him here with great haste, just as your honor commanded us!
Wrong guy.
Huh?
I told you that he had a human form.
Come on, transform already!
You could do it, right? Show him!
I remember this yokai. It was with the guy I took to the birdcage, the one who helped me find my ring. I thought for sure that he worked for the legislator, though. Maybe he actually works for the Mononokean.
Pardon me, sir. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
We just received a message from security saying the Mononokean is in the underworld.
How interesting. Tell me, was anyone with the master, I mean, someone in human form, perhaps?
That's right. The message we got did mention that.
Looks like they came here to rescue their friend. Now, what is it people say about these things? Oh, I think it starts with nothing ventured, right?
Right.
Whoa, he's awake! Look, Abeno, the fake Fuzzy woke up! Are you listening to me?
What? Oh, morning, bud. You doing okay?
I think he's still feeling Cora's sedative.
This should help you. The best way to capture this little doppelganger is by putting it to sleep.
One whiff of that potion, he'll be zonked out all day!
You're not peddling this to everyone, right?
The Fuzzy look-alike! He's here!
Well, that turned out to be a good deal easier than I expected. Hopefully it actually helps.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I met you in the forest.
So you are an employee of the Mononokean.
Abeno, he's the one! The yokai that gave me a ride to the executive's place.
Great. So it looks like the legislator was right.
Hey, Itsuki, you don't like this guy, do you?
Nope. How'd you guess?
It wasn't hard. Your styles clash. I bet you fight a lot.
He's just so damn noisy.
He was pretty loud when I met him, too.
Man, this yokai was supposed to be my friend. Insulting me to my face is pretty rude, but whatever, I'm fine. I already knew that Abeno didn't like me, and being noisy is just part of who I am. I appreciate the input, Abeno, but this isn't the best time. Justice, we want you to free Fuzzy. The yokai that's been stealing stuff all over the underworld wasn't actually Fuzzy. It was this grungy Fuzzy wannabe. Take a good look and you'll see that they're clearly different, so please let Fuzzy go.
You sure are able to talk quickly. Can you speak even faster than that? Please say you will.
Did you even hear the words I said? Come on.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll let your friend go.
Do you mean it?
Yep. Leave the lookalike here at White Sand Prison and I'll judge him properly later. Take this little guy and put him away.
Hey, but we don't know the entire story. I mean, he might have had a good reason for stealing, so please be lenient with your, punishment.
I know I said I'd let your fuzzy friend go free, and I meant it, but I do have one condition.
But I thought that Fuzzy had been cleared of suspicion.
He was never suspected of a crime in the first place. I was trying to apprehend the human named Ashia.
You mean...
So if you remain at White Sand Prison, your friend can leave. Do you accept?
So that's it. I really should have seen it sooner. Of course he was the one behind all this. Seemed out of character for you to plan this scheme on your own. Not even he has the power to seize and hold someone against their will. But as long as you're willing to cook up some baseless suspicion, you do. Just charge him with theft or something and apprehend him, right? Isn't that what the executive told you to do?
Huh? The executive? Okay, so my guess is you only arrested Fuzzy by accident. But the charge of theft was fake anyway, and it was the executive that put you up to it? I've never even met him, though. Why would he want me arrested?
I'm afraid that this has nothing to do with you, personally.
The executive hates humans is all. Isn't that right, Itsuki?
It's true.
A yokai who hates humans? So what's the deal with the executive?
May as well talk since I've been found out. It's like Itsuki said, the executive told me to apprehend you, and I asked him what he was planning to do with you, but I just couldn't get him to say. At any rate, you know as much as I do now. If you want to find out more, you can hang around for a little while. You should be here soon.
He shuts himself in the birdcage year-round, and now he's coming here?
I know, it's a rare sight. I invite him to all sorts of things, but I can never get him to come out. He'll be here any minute now. Guess I'd better freshen up.
He transformed, like Yahiko.
Come on, that's boring. I was hoping you'd scream in shock like you did earlier.
I've hit my freak-out quota for the day.
Does it really surprise you that I came in person, Itsuki?
Ah! Hey, who the heck are you?
Who do you suppose I might be, Hanae Ashia?
Are you the executive? Or...
Very good. I can't imagine how you guessed.
What is he doing? I can't talk. I can't move. I can't even breathe.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're right. I am surprised that you came.
I was quite surprised myself upon learning that the Justice had apprehended the wrong employee of yours. Luckily, you brought him to me yourself, which means I didn't make the trip in vain.
But I haven't said anything about arresting the wrong person.
I'm quite sure you have, as I heard it through the tadpole line. The one I sent you never left, you see.
Ah, so the line was never disconnected. You eavesdropped.
Yes, and before I came in, you were trying to guess what I might want with a human. Is that still a subject of interest? Well, now that he's here, I'm happy to explain. Ever since I learned of Hanae Ashia's existence, I've been trying to decide if I should let him live or kill him.
Kill me?
He can see us yokai, and despite the danger that entails, he has been permitted to enter our domain. Shall I simply kill him? Or should I permit him to live as an employee of the Mononokean? I thought I'd keep him in White Sand Prison until I could come to a decision.
I'm paralyzed. Just like before.
What's wrong?
Revert now, before you kill him!
It's too bad. I always feel so at home in this form. But no one else seems to like it. Intriguing. It would appear that your employee can't even stand to be in my presence.
Hey, can you breathe?
If the executive stays in this form, he could kill Ashia here and now. Does he know that?
Executive, I think you've made your point.
Executive. Revert to your human form.
Itsuki challenged the executive. No one's ever raised a hand against him like that before.
How dare you attempt to bend my will?
I did what I had to do.
You're quite intent on protecting this human. It became clear when I sent Agen to investigate him. You did all that you could to come between them. And this time you went beyond protecting a human. You sided with one and raised your hand against me, a yokai. An act unbecoming of the Mononokean's master. It's certainly not something Aoi would have done. I'm asking you to listen. You need to realize that the human known as Hane Ashia is far more dangerous than you could fathom. And now that I've seen the influence he's had on you, I know that he should be killed. Now here's an idea. If you don't want me to dispose of this threat, how about you do it yourself? As the master of the Mononokean, you're above our laws. So kill him. It needs to be done.
That's enough! I'll warn you not to forget where you are. This is White Sand Prison, where those who break the law are judged. You should know better than to incite murder in these walls.
This is the reason I refused to tell you what I had planned. See, if I'd admitted my actual motives, you never would have made that arrest.
Both of you, come with me.
Ashia.
I said come. I'll arbitrate this quarrel of yours. It's best if Ashia stays behind.
Wait here. I'll be back.
I get that you're glad to be acquitted, but that doesn't mean you have free run of the entire prison.
Fuzzy, I'm glad you're okay. Really. I honestly thought I was about to suffocate. If Abeno hadn't stood up to the executive when he did, I would be dead right now.
The executive's in the wrong. In Article 5 of the Prohibitions, which bind our world's 3 powers, we're forbidden from personal conflict and from causing fear or suffering in others. The Mononokean is under the supervision of the legislator.
That may be, but the legislator's supervision is lax. He's been treating this matter carelessly, which is why I had no choice but to
Yes, I understand. Here's the thing, Itsuki. The executive's actions went too far, but I can't say I disagree with his opinion. The underworld is the only place where we yokai can live comfortably without worry. If it becomes public knowledge that humans are coming and going, many yokai will feel uneasy, perhaps even resentful. As the Justice, it's my duty to prevent unrest in this world. Therefore, I would like you to keep Hanae Ashia from entering the underworld.
Understood. We're going back to the Mononokean.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Ashia. Before you return to the mundane world, let's talk.
Okay.
You see...
So I can never come back to the underworld.
If you accept that condition, the executive promises to leave you be.
Well, if that's what you want, I understand. I won't come back.
Then our dispute is resolved. I've heard rather positive things about the work you've done for various yokai. As long as you prove to be beneficial to my kind, I'll remain civil towards you. But if I determine that your deeds have done harm, you'll find no law in this world or your own that can save you from my wrath.
If you expect me to pretend I didn't hear that, you're mistaken.
'Twas but a jest.
To reiterate what I said before, you're forbidden from coming anywhere near Ashia.
And I'm happy to comply. I'm keeping my distance even as we speak. Now, I'll take my leave. Should you see the legislator, send him my warmest regards.
Yeah, he isn't who they wanted.
Hey, Mononokean. Think you can take Ashia home for me? I need to make a quick stop at the legislator's place. He needs to know what the executive did so he can reprimand him. Go home and rest, all right?
All right. He said we'd have a job today, too. I wonder what kind of yokai we'll be exercising.
What are you doing? You scared the life out of me. Morning, sunshine.
Good morning. Your voice sure is hoarse today.
That's because I just woke up, silly.
Thought she was a yokai for sure.
So, you're up early. Have trouble sleeping or what?
Well, I was sleeping fine, but it's so hot that I got thirsty and woke up.
It shouldn't be long until summer vacation, right? I'll be counting on your help at the shop this year. Mom! I'm sorry. I kind of just felt like messing with you. Anyway, I might as well get started on breakfast now.
It's good to be alive.
Oh, wow, you like my noogies that much. Want some more?
Please have mercy, Mom. Abeno used some kind of power. Is it something that anyone who sees yokai can use? And if it is, I wonder, could I learn it too?
1% の携帯2人合わせても数パーセント街が白い日はよくある話だ向こう100年はないそんな流星群らしいよ僕らの最後の冬にぴったりだまさか雪が降ると息をしてるってわかる何年も前の同じ息を覚えているそんな話を君にしたら柄じゃないなって言われんだそれを言ったら今日の僕らは何も言えないや映画を見てるみたい今日が人類の最後みたい夜明けが来ないならそれでもいいやきらめいてきらめいてメロンソーダこぼれちゃったような午前0時消えないで消えないで 1% どれが何の話かわかんないよきらめいてきらめいて消えないで消えないでメロンソーダ 0% の携帯そろそろ帰ろうかそれじゃあねまた明日ね
Ashi and I end up tagging along with the photography club to a summer camp of theirs. It might be a good chance to teach him something useful. Next time, the seedling. Yahiko, wanna come with?